Welcome everybody to another episode of Supreme Ruler 2020 as the United States of America in the Manifest Destiny scenario. Last off, we made an invasion on this part of the Mexican lands and have made a massive advance to the Pacific side. And perhaps it wouldn't be long before Mexico would finally fall. It's May 30th, 2020 as of now. Whereas the deadline to finish this as soon as I can will be in, if I recall, is in November. So that's not really much time left, so I have to try and finish this as soon as I can. Still, if I succeed, it is the beginning of the age of the North American Empire. Unless I have to deal with the the rest of the nations in Central America that might more tech on me, but whatever. So let's continue. So, as a result, I'll have to send the majority of my forces, particularly the Air Force, towards this attack, and hopefully it'll work. I have a team that's heading down here. They'll know about these towns, or hydro dams actually. So, this tank is going to have to entrench. Same with this guy. These two, I don't know where they're going. These air units, let's see if there's an air base somewhere. There is. But it's under repairs. Yet they seem to be able to refuel and rearm. I think. Alright then. So that area's gone. There's a Colombian ship that's all the way up here. Do I have any other ships that are close by? Nope, I don't. Most of them are all the way up here. And I still have yet to take this, but it'll fall. But Mexico will fall. Eventually. So, at any rate, I need to get these units out. I gotta get the transport. Maybe send them out to help these tanks. I think it was this one, actually. What else do I have? AA guns. An AA unit. Nah. Most of these are damaged, so I'll send them back. Remove all these messages. New unit design. The M40. And a missile. Okay. And while we're at it, I guess I could take a look at the rest of the world right now. South America. How's Brazil doing? Not a whole lot, as usual it seems. Which is a bit odd. Since in my California Let's Play, I'm pretty sure war between Argentina and Brazil was kind of going back and forth in some way. Here, right now though, there's no progress. With the exception against Venezuela, but it's probably just pure coincidence. Once again, I have more facilities being constructed. A lot of them, actually. Agricultural facilities, gas fields, waterworks. Okay, Domin's approval is down to 20. What the hell? 29%. Yeesh. Caribbeans. Alright. Europe. Well, Italy, Switzerland, Belgium have grown. Britain's not making a move, but when and if and when France falls, Britain will take possession of maybe up here somewhere. Maybe. The same goes to say with Spain and Italy as well, getting access to the Atlantic. Well, for Spain, much more territory in some way, but oh well. Switzerland are holding up, it seems. France is being chewed up. Yes, well, Switzerland is in the middle of a two-front war right now against France and Germany. But against France, they're doing quite a good progress. Germany, well, it seems mixed. They did make progress northward in other parts, but the Germans are pushing back. So that's a bit of a worry. But the Germans are bankrupt. That's not good for them. Looks like Poland, the Czech Republic, and Austria might become... Oh, and Switzerland, of course. Might as well become a new dominant power of the region. And then they just... Well... Ignore what I just said about bankruptcy because they just went back to $88 million, but it's probably temporary since their debt is huge. Same with, well, the United States has much bigger debt right now. But as for now, it seems like the war front in Europe is a bit stalled for the Germans, and France is getting pushed back, of course, with Italy growing. As for the Balkans, Serbia has surprisingly made more advances, and Kosovo might fall if the Serbian have even the military to do that. The rest of its neighbors are just sitting back for some reason. Don't know what that's about. Available unit, go ahead. Alright, what about up here? Russia is at war with China, Myanmar, and North Korea, none of its neighbors, instead. Lithuania, Belarus. There's really not much going on, actually, in this part. And not even near the Black Sea, Greece, and such. Israel. Well, I don't know what the AI is doing here. The Egyptian forces are just parading back and forth. But once again, Israel is not gonna last. Again. Seriously, it's kind of silly of how much that the Israelis were so close. Even when they were gonna take Lebanon or even Syria, Jordan, whichever, they just never seem to... The AI just never seems to be able to conquer these. I know I think I recall there's a mod to actually improve the AI, but I'm not confident as of now, let alone, I'm not sure if it might change everything in terms of the fact that I had to start recording. Oh, speak of the devil. Kosovo's gone. Serbia has taken it out, but they still have to deal with any neighbors they might be at war with, if possible. They're not now, with the exception of Greece. Not so sure if they're gonna gain access by attacking Macedonia, but I don't know. As for Israel, the village of Eilat is all by itself. Other than that, they are not gonna last long. Iran's in the middle of a multi-front war, three-front war it seems, against Serbia, Turkey, and Pakistan. And wait. Okay, I think I got... Wait, did I even click on the right... What is going on here? Okay. Wait. Wait, if I click on that, it's obviously there, but when I click on Iran... I don't get what just happened. I guess I was just seeing things. Kuwait, how are they doing? They don't have very much of a navy, if I recall, but they're holding. And oh, military goods, huh? I suppose. Remove all this again. Well, while Iran's losing its control of the sea of its water territory, but from Saudi Arabia. And oh god, there's so many messages. Sorry if this may seem a little boring right now, but I guess I shouldn't help it right now. If this just go away, thank you. Okay, that's enough of Middle East. Africa. Nothing going on except a war between Central Africa and Cameroon. Okay, with Angola attacking the Congo Democratic Republic, South Africa. There's nothing going on. No war against Botswana or Zimbabwe, or even Mozambique. Did I even say that right? I hope I did. Elsewhere, there's not much going on. What about up here? Of course, there's nothing going on between these nations. Asia, meanwhile, well, in this case, though, the Indo-Pakistani War has stalled again, as the Indo forces are not even attempting to make a breakthrough into any Pakistani territory. with the exception by sea, but that's about it. They are also at war with Bangladesh again, and they're completely cut off and surrounded, and not again. Not again. What is with this line anyway? What is with this line? They're not even moving. I don't get it. Whoa. Nepal's grown a lot against China. India has also grown much bigger northward, but they are being held off by the Chinese, but I don't know. Same with up here, with the Russians making a breakthrough, including Kazakhstan making some territorial grabs. Mongolia is a bit of a mess, especially up the Manchurian area. Yikes. As for the Second Korean War, the North Koreans are bankrupt. It won't be long before they've collapsed. Unless the South Koreans will learn to just advance northward, please. I doubt that. The Russians are also at war with North Korea. Well, obviously. But they've only made partial progress, it seems. Whereas they're mostly focused on China. Japan. There's a single frigate in Chinese waters, along with a South Korean force as well. These, however, I'm not too sure. Taiwan, nothing much. How's the Southern Front going? And oh, Thailand's at war with Myanmar. So this is an interesting war going on here with Thailand actually making impressive progress most of the time, but they've stalled. Whereas down here, it's semi-mixed, it seems. Is that? Wait, is that an? Yeah, it's an Indonesian ship. Elsewhere, there's not much going on in the Pacific, not even Australia and New Zealand, and all these other places, yada yada yada. Not much. Back to the war here. And several units are damaged, it seems. We've made advances. Let's see if we can go down here and take all this from Mexico. And oh yeah, I better see if it's possible to bring in some more forces by landing more troops.
We need reinforcements.
Fine. More troops, more reinforcements and all that. Yeah, this is gonna take a little longer unless I bring in as many forces as I can from up here and head them down south. But where should I deploy them though? A major city would be nice to start with. Monterrey, or maybe a port, like say Tampico or Ciudad Madero. I'm not sure if I said that right. So yeah, I guess I have to get these guys down to the front lines. But where? Actually, no, maybe this small town might be okay. Not too sure about that. This guy needs to go back. The attack on the hydros and the small town failed. I lost my damn tanks, it seems, as well. That is just great. My rest of my navy's over here. I have this again. I'll send them back. I'll instead send them back here. This infantry, I think it's best to just send it back to repairs somewhere, which is here. A brand new facility that I just built as well. Right. Let's see. I could get this guy down here. Load onto that. What other units do I have that can travel by water? This recon, you head here. Same with this guy. Or rather, load. I need to find the others. Most of the artillery are going to stay behind.